Hey, this is Matthew. Today I'm talking about a technique called the pause button and how you can use it to really transform your life. If you're new here, my name is Matthew and my goal is to spark you to think differently so you can create new possibilities for yourself in your life. So what is the pause button? Well, the pause button is a really simple technique. Imagine that you have a pause button inside of you somewhere, and whenever you need to take a moment, take a breath and pause life for a sec, you can hit the pause button and it creates mental space and gives you an ability to react differently. But why is it so foundational? Why is this such a useful thing? It sounds so simple. The reason is because it's a tool for generating self-awareness. And self-awareness is this absolutely foundational skill in any kind of growth, any kind of personal development. And it is so critical because without self-awareness, it's really, really hard, almost impossible to make meaningful progress. And the pause button generates self-awareness by creating space between what's going on and yourself and your reactions. So it kind of creates a space which is filled with self-awareness. Now, when this self-awareness appears, what that's actually doing is shifting your warm-up. Now, your warm-up is a term that we use in psychodrama to refer to what you're most oriented towards, what you're noticing, what you're becoming more excited about or more interested in. When you have this self-awareness appear as like a buffer between you and a situation, you're able to use that self-awareness to shift your warm-up, to change what you're oriented to. And that is what gives you the power in the situation, is having the ability to change what you're oriented towards, to have the ability to change what you're noticing, and ultimately change what actions or what you say. There are other ways of generating space, and one of those is centering, or sort of some mindfulness practices where you can basically notice what's going on in your body. That's another really good way of creating this space. But I guess the point that I'm trying to make here is that having this self-awareness space available to you to access whenever you need to is what is a catalyst for the rest of the change that happens in self-development and personal development. Without this space, none of it's possible. So the invitation is, next time you're in a situation that's challenging or you're not sure what the best way forward is, hit the pause button, take a breath, and generate some space and some self-awareness. And when you do that, you can then leverage it to really change your warm-up, to influence the way that you see the situation you're involved in, and ultimately align your actions with who you want to be as a person. If you're finding this helpful, please subscribe to my email newsletter. I share ideas like this every week. There's a link in the description. And until next time, the journey continues.